Hey guys, welcome to How to Make Dubstep, a using GarageBand.com video by Nathan Johnson. In this video, I'll show you all the processes you need to know and understand to make your own dubstep songs, starting first with tempo and timing. Dubstep tempo is the same as house tempo, between 120 and 140 beats per minute. Except for dubstep employs halftime. In dubstep, the kick drum is occurring on the first and third beats in the measure, and the snare drum is occurring on the third. I've added some reverb to my snare drum to give it more of that sound that you'd find in a dubstep song. You can add reverb to your track either by sliding the master reverb knob at the bottom of the edit track tab, or you can go to add effects and add a track reverb. For demonstration purposes, I've kept my beat pretty simple, but you're going to want to add some different sort of effects, different sort of rhythms in your beat. One of the most fundamental aspects of dubstep music is the wobble bass. The thing that gives wobble bass its distinctive sound is different frequencies being constantly filtered in and out. You can replicate this sort of sound in GarageBand by selecting an analog mono bass synth and layering filtering and frequency modulating effects on top of it. I'm pulling up my sound generator so that you can see what sort of levels I'm using for each one of the different parameters on my synth. Another crucial part of creating the wobble bass is automating the different effects that you layer on top of it. I have a distortion, an automatic filter, an amp simulation, and an auto wah, and I'm going to use combinations of different automations of all the different parameters in these effects to create a crazy wobble sound. I'll also be automating the actual parameters that create the synth, like attack and cutoff. With all my effects and automation, here's what my synth sounds like. The actual notes that you're going to be using are relatively arbitrary. Most of the time there's not a whole lot of attempt at making a melody that goes into a dubstep bass line. As you can see, you want to use the notes in the lower register, but you really don't want to go any lower than C1, otherwise you'll get a polluted, distorted, nasty sound. I've also added a basic synth pad in here just to add some more flavor to my song. The notes for this are going to be in the higher register because I've already got a lot going on in the low end. Now I'm just going to import an external sample of some reversed bass to add sort of a building element, either as an intro to my song or right before it cuts to the chorus. Now I've got all my basic elements, so I'm just going to get this out of the way and then we can hear how it sounds. So that's it, really. Just keep in mind that everything I've showed you throughout this video is really just trying to show you examples of how to implement the different features in GarageBand so that you can create your own song. So thanks for watching, guys. Tune in next time when we do another video, and go to usinggarageband.com in the meantime.